Hello everyone and a very good morning to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So as we all know, from Monday to Thursday 11 a.m. in the morning, we come up with the Hindu analysis. Today is Tuesday and here is the Hindu analysis of Tuesday. So if I'm audible, just write in the comments, yes sir, you're audible. So this is the inauguration of Ram Temple happened in Ayodhya. Yesterday was 22nd January. So rituals done. PM Modi calls it a historic day. Then here is an article talking about Chinese vessel in Indian Ocean now heading towards Maldives. And this is also very important from a strategic point of view. So we should be knowing about this as well. Okay, so let's start with this one. Am I audible? Awaaz aa rahi hai meri? Yesterday. Okay, yes. Good morning everyone. Good morning guys. So PM Modi performs consecration rituals inside the temple's sanctum sanctorum. Okay, sanctum sanctorum भाई जिसको हिंदी में गर्भगृह कहते हैं. So गर्भगृह actually is the term used. The place where actually idol is placed, है ना? उस जगह को गर्भगृह कहते हैं या इंग्लिश में sanctum sanctorum. Okay. So the pran pratishtha or consecration or you can say inauguration ceremony of the idol of Lord Ram at Ram Temple in Ayodhya was done. Okay, amid the chanting of hymns and all. Okay. So that is what it has happened and you should be knowing about this, है ना? तो ये सब थोड़ा सा आप इसको पढ़ लेना. प्राण प्रतिष्ठा, you should be knowing these terms. Sanctum sanctorum, I have just told you, है ना? The गर्भगृह portion is called as sanctum sanctorum, है ना? After the ceremony, PM Modi broke his 11-day fast. So fasting समझते हो ना, रोजा रखना means, है ना? So that was also done for 11 days and all. Okay, since we are talking about this, now the question is the Ram Temple at Ayodhya is constructed in which of the following style? Nagara style, Vesara style, Dravidian style, none of the above. ये बताइए तो. I want to know this. कौन से स्टाइल का टेम्पल बनाया गया है? So actually इंडिया में जो है ना यही तीन स्टाइल फेमस है. These are the three styles which are famous in India as far as temple designing is concerned or temple structure is concerned. So please tell me that the Ram temple that has been inaugurated, that was inaugurated yesterday, is built in which style? Anyone? You should be knowing it. Yes, Ramesh, very good. Nagara style. Actually, क्या होता है? देखो लिखा Ayodhya Ram Temple. All you need to know about the temple's Nagara style architecture. Okay. So first of all, you should be knowing कि जो North India में जो सारे temples होते हैं, these are designed in Nagara style. In South India में the temples are designed with Dravidian style. And बीच में यहाँ पे महाराष्ट्र कर्नाटक region, here you will find Vesara style temple. Okay. That is what you should be knowing it. Yes, Priya Chavan, Alia Kausar, you all are right. So इसको नगारा स्टाइल टेम्पल कहते हैं एंड इसमें कुछ स्पेसिफिकेशन होता है. सो एक्चुअली द डिजाइनिंग ऑफ द टेम्पल इज डिफरेंट इन नगारा एंड द्रविडियन स्टाइल. ठीक है ना? तो उसकी जो टेम्पल डिजाइनिंग होती है, स्ट्रक्चरल डिजाइनिंग, वो अलग अलग होती है. ठीक है. सो यू आर नॉट सपोज टू गो इन डिटेल कि किस तरह डिजाइनिंग होती है, बट एक बेसिक आइडिया होना चाहिए कि दिस इज एक्चुअली अ नगारा स्टाइल टेम्पल. ओके, यस. Okay, since you are watching this class, नीचे जाना, नीचे लिंक सेक्शन है, लिंक दिया हुआ है one-on-one काउंसलिंग सेशन का. So click on this link and you will get this Google form. So everyone should fill the Google form where actually you are supposed to fill these Google forms and our team will approach you and all explaining about the benefits, है ना? Okay, let's move on. Chinese vessel in Indian Ocean now heading towards Maldives. Now it was in the news after Sri Lanka bars मतलब होता है रोक लगाना, stop, don't allow, है ना? एंट्री ऑफ रिसर्च व्हीकल चाइनीज शिप्स हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स मालदीव्स. तो शायद इस तरह कुछ होगा कि चाइना की शिप जो इधर से समवेयर हियर इट इज कमिंग, है ना, लाइक दिस टू श्रीलंका, बट श्रीलंका हैज नॉट अलाउड, सो इट माइट गो टू द मालदीव्स एंड ऑल. India has raised concern over the steady rise in deployment of Chinese research vessel in the Indian Ocean region and all. Development comes amid ongoing friction between India and Maldives over stationing of Indian troops. अब देखो आपको समझना ये. Yes, first of all let me show the map, है ना? देखो यहाँ पे here is Maldives. Okay, and we had discussed it. I have told you also a few days back actually we have there have been some issues with India and Maldives and all because recently PM Modi visited Lakshadweep. After that some of the Maldives minister commented something and all. After that we had seen some you can say after that the Maldivian president although suspended the minister, but the reality is this actually which I'll be talking about. Actually क्या हुआ था कि recently election happened in Maldives. Okay. So before the election, the president was Ibrahim Mohammed Soli. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ डेट लिखा ना 17 नवंबर से 2018 से 2023 तक. ओके, So he was considered as slightly pro-India, you can say. And Mohammad Muizu is the new one. You can say 17th November he took the charge, and he's considered as pro-China. And India Out campaign mein he was very famous and all that he wanted. So actually internal politics jo hai, the Maldives internal politics, one is actually considered as pro-Indian, another is considered as pro-China. Now the new one that came to power is Mohammad Muizu, and that is why, since he believes in India Out, he has protested and all. So he has said to India that you should withdraw the military. देखो इस तरह की बात आ रही थी कि the moment he became the president, he asked the Indian government to withdraw the military. In fact, recently it has given the last date कि that's 15th March. We should withdraw the military and all. Now the issue is, देखो we should have a good relation with Maldives. Ideally, हम लोग का अच्छा relation होना चाहिए from foreign policy point of view. Why? Because if we do not have good relation with Maldives, most likely China will actually utilize this. So what will happen is China will allow its ship. अब देखो ये बहुत करीब है. It is very near to India. If the Chinese ship are actually moving in this region, and it might be used for, spying purpose or for information gathering, this will be considered as a security threat, you can say, sort of, or you can say it might be, not good news for Indian Navy and all. So that is why it is very important that the government of Maldives should be pro-Indian for our benefit, for the security point of view in this region, right? And that's very important, है ना? Okay, इसी की बात हुई. So that is what is being talked about. अभी आप देखोगे जो Chinese ship है, research vessel Yang Hong 03 is entering Indian Ocean and headed towards Maldives, according to the open source intelligence observer and maritime tracking portal. Official sources acknowledged the development but did not comment on it. ठीक है? The destination Mali is not worthy given the moratorium on foreign research vessel by Sri Lanka and all. ठीक है? Moratorium मतलब होता है वही ban. तो Sri Lanka has not allowed the foreign research vessel. Vessel मतलब वही ship को नहीं allow किया है. Okay, and that is why it will be moving towards Male, which is the capital of Maldives. ठीक है? And this is of course a serious thing for us कि ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए and all. You should be knowing it. Okay. Now the next one is Jamia LLB का we are running this 15 to 22nd January, 21st January, है ना? Then SLAT का we are running from 22nd to 28th January this mock test. ये वाला 22nd से start हुई है तो अब over हो गया. You should attempt this one, है ना? Okay, go to our app and go to CLAT section and attempt this. Now the next is download our app. Click here on talk to our counselor. ठीक है? And know more about our courses. Then here it is 28th January at 6 p.m. we'll be having a free workshop with Nivedita ma'am. So go to the app, download the app, go to CLAT section and watch this class. And this is the 2025 course. We are running it. You can call on this number 953889567 if you have any query. 380 plus hours of live session, 300 plus recorded videos are being provided. और ये 2024 के लिए UG test series है. You should go for that as well. Okay. The next one is the tax contribution by states needs to be revisited. ठीक है? Okay. Here actually the article is अच्छा ये actually finance commission or tax devolution से related article है. So we'll be talking about it. But please tell me which article deals with the finance commission. Article 148, 280, 312, 149. What is the right answer? कौन सी article finance commission से deal करती है? Anyone? The right answer is article 280. 148 जो CAG से related है ना. So है ना, president shall तो actually क्या है, every 5 year president is supposed to set up a finance commission. Okay? Yes, Ramesh, Priya Chavan, Rishi Kumar, you all are right. So the author is talking about the finance commission job is to recommend a distribution formula specifying each state share in the part of union tax revenue. Such distribution formulas have a weighted determinant. Since the first finance commission, some states have been arguing that their contribution to the union tax revenue have been higher than others, therefore they rightfully have higher share in union taxes. अब देखो इसमें इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना, so I'll tell you. देखो फाइनेंस कमीशन का देखो यहाँ लिखा है इन्होंने दो काम है. So the finance commission job is to tell about the tax devolution percentage wise है ना. जैसे for example let's talk about the 15th finance commission. So 15th finance commission ने क्या कहा है, तो tax devolution should be 41%. देखो यहाँ होगा लिखा हुआ है ना. So report of the 15th finance commission says that the tax devolution should be 41%. ठीक है, मतलब ये हुआ कि जो सेंटर मान लीजिए अगर 100 रुपये कमाए सेंटर गवर्नमेंट ने, So the center should give 41 rupees to the state governments. अब एक तो ये हो गया कि okay, the state finance commission has said that yes, you should give 41% to the state government. The second thing is how to distribute among the state government. एक ये भी क्वेश्चन है. अब ऐसा तो नहीं ना है कि सिक्किम को और उत्तर प्रदेश को इक्वल टैक्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मिले. नहीं. Why? Apply some logic. उत्तर प्रदेश is a huge state having 20 crore population और सिक्किम में तो बहुत कम आबादी है. So we cannot say that all the states should be given equal tax because some state is very large having huge population, some state is very small. So we cannot give equal weightage, है ना. तो जब इस 41 रुपए में जो बटेगा तो प्रोपोर्शनली बटेगा, राइट. So that is what you should be knowing it. तो कैसे पता चलेगा? तो ऐसे पता चलेगा. So like for example, according to the 15th Finance Commission, so these are the parameters. जैसे population 15% देखा जाएगा, area 15%, forest and ecology 10%, income distance 45%, tax and fiscal effect 2.5%, demographic performance 12.5%. So these all things are taken into account there, and then the states would get the tax. है ना. जैसे मान लो population उत्तर प्रदेश पे ज्यादा है, so the UP should be getting more, 15% weightage मिलेगा उसको उसमें, ठीक है. एरिया ज्यादा बड़ा स्टेट है, if the state is very large, है ना. So we cannot say कि I mean it will be unjust to say कि Goa and the let's say Maharashtra would be getting the equal tax devolution, ना, ठीक है. So it should be proportional, right. So these things are taken into account according to the 15th Finance Commission before the distribution. तो बता ये रहे, the author is saying actually that some states have demanded that they should be getting more taxes because they contribute more tax revenues. जैसे for example मान लो कि महाराष्ट्र में बहुत ज्यादा टैक्स जनरेट होता होगा because a lot of financial activities happen. Now, so the Maharashtra, I'm just giving an example. It might be some other state, but this is for example purpose. So Maharashtra would be contributing a lot. So the I mean as far as central taxes are concerned, so they would say कि आप हमको और ज्यादा टैक्स दो because our state is contributing a lot. So these types of things can happen, है ना, कि जिस स्टेट से ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूशन हो रहा वो स्टेट ज्यादा मांगेगा टैक्स, है ना. So these are the things being talked about. Fair. Now please tell me, recently we have seen this news that the 16th Finance Commission has been set up, and who is the chairman of the 16th Finance Commission? Anyone? Mr. N.K. Singh, Arvind Panagaria, Shakti Kanta Das, Arvind Subramaniam. What is the right answer? Chairman of 16th Finance Commission. Anyone? Yes. Yes, Ramesh is right. B is the right answer. देखो, Mr. N.K. Singh was the chairman of 15th Finance Commission, and the chairman of 16th Finance Commission is Mr. Arvind Panagaria. So B is the right answer, है ना? And he was earlier associated with Niti Aayog, ex-vice chairman of Niti Aayog. He was, ठीक है. So yeah, the right answer is B is the right answer. Ramesh was right. Good, है ना? तो अब ये सारा डिबेट इसी से रिलेटेड है कि कौन सा लार्ज है तो उसको कलेक्शन ज्यादा होगा. अब इतना डिबेट में आपको नहीं जाना, बट ये जस्ट पता होना चाहिए कि दिस इज हाउ द स्टेट्स taxes are I mean they get the taxes proportional to these things, ठीक है. तो पॉपुलेशन का 15% वेटेज दिया जाता है, एरिया का 15%, फॉरेस्ट इकोलॉजी का 10%, like that, and then this total is done, and then I mean the states would get proportional taxes according to this, ठीक है. बस इतना पता होना चाहिए. The next is the 15th Finance Commission, the distribution formula, है ना, weighted, है ना. जैसे डेमोग्राफिक परफॉर्मेंस के लिए कितना उन्होंने रखा था, तो ये सब है, लिखो 12.5%, है ना. टैक्स एंड फिस्कल एफर्ट के लिए 2.5%. जैसे स्टेट ने बहुत अच्छा टैक्स कलेक्ट किया तो उसको 2.5% वेटेज मिलेगा, ठीक है. एरिया जिसका बड़ा है उसको ज्यादा मिलेगा, है ना, पॉपुलेशन ज्यादा है. फॉरेस्ट किस स्टेट ने ज्यादा अच्छे से हैंडल किया, सो दे विल बी गेटिंग मोर. सो इट विल बी एन इंसेंटिव फॉर अ स्टेट्स टू grow forest and protect the forest, and so these are the things you should be knowing it. Now, since these things are being talked about, this is another question: which of the following do not come under GST? Alcohol, petrol, VAT. Alcohol, petrol, electricity. Alcohol and electricity, petrol and VAT. What is the right answer? इसमें से कौन सा GST के अंडर नहीं आता है? Anyone? I'm waiting for the answers. The right answer is alcohol, petrol या petroleum products भी कह सकते हो, जितने भी petroleum products है सब आ जाते हैं, and electricity. So B is the right answer, ठीक है. ओके, अल्कोहल, पेट्रोलियम एंड एनर्जी, मतलब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी या जितनी भी एनर्जी सेक्टर है, दैट इज एक्चुअली एक्सक्लूडेड फ्रॉम जीएसटी. दिस यू शुड बी नोइंग अबाउट इट. ओके. In addition to GST, petroleum consumption is also an indicator of tax contribution to the national exchequer, है ना? So they are outside the GST. So these things are being talked about. इसीलिए मैंने ये क्वेश्चन पूछा है. ठीक है. Okay. Let's move on from fear to hope. So there's an article about since yesterday the Ram temple was inaugurated and all. So there's an article. ये author ले से ये editors लिखते हैं इसको. Editors of the Hindu write this. ठीक है. So opening of Ram temple in Ayodhya is a sharp turn in the course of nation. The central role of the state is rituals and all. So these are the things they are talking about. ठीक है. Two divergent visions of Indian nationhood inspires the two sides. Inauguration of Ram temple marks a definitive milestone, if not a comprehensive victory for the government, BJP and all. So these are the things. He called for humility alongside the celebration of victory, है ना? And invoke universality of spirit of Ram. So PM Modi has said that these are the words, है ना? Ram is energy, Ram belongs to everyone. It is not, Ram is not dispute, Ram is the solution. Cycle of time changing. So these are the things being quoted here. And Ram Raj has multiple meanings. So the concept of Ram Raj was also given by Gandhi ji, है ना? अच्छा, go and find out the concept of Ram Raj given by Mahatma Gandhi. Go and find out. And if you know it, please answer it in the comment section. The concept of Ram Raj given by Gandhi ji. अगर आपको पता है तो आप comment section में लिखो. Okay. ठीक है. As the Prime Minister also noted the fact that temple was facilitated by judicial decision. Yes. So the Supreme Court order came. What is the name of the judgment? मैंने कल डिस्कस किया भी था. Name of judgment. The Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case, which actually in 2019 this judgment came. So उस judgment का नाम बताइए. I'm waiting for the answers in the comment section. It also noted that the demolition of Babri Masjid on 6 December 1992 was a serious violation of law. उसी judgment में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ये भी कहा था कि the demolition of Babri Masjid was a serious violation of rule of law, which happened on 6 December 1992. हो सकता है डेट पूछ ले तो आपको डेट पता होना चाहिए. So this is the date. You should remember it. Okay, devotees of the temple in their moment of celebration should not be unmindful of the fact. So these are the things the author is talking about. Judgment का नाम ये है. M. Siddiq versus Mahan Suresh Das case. Yesterday I have discussed it. Okay, so this is the judgment of the Supreme Court. ठीक है, so it came in 2019 and all. ठीक है. So these are the things. Supreme Court verdict 2019 in the making of present day politics. So these are the things being talked about. ठीक है. एक और question है. After the class is over, please write it in the comment section. नीचे comment section में लिखना. Name the general of Babur who built Babri Masjid in the year 1528. Okay, after the class is over, I'm expecting everyone to find out the answers and write it in the comment section. चूंकि news में, so they can ask questions from here. ठीक है. Okay, now let's move on further. The idea of one nation, one election is against federalism. So here is an article written by an advocate of Madras High Court and all regarding one nation, one election. या जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं simultaneous elections. Okay. So there's a question for you. I have taken it from the same passage. In September last year, the union government set up a high-level committee on one nation, one election under the chairmanship of former President of India X. What is X? Mr. Ramnath Kovind, Justice J.S. Khair, Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai, Jagdeep Dhankar. What is the right answer to this question? सबको like button press करते जाओ. Everyone, please press the like button. Share this video. High level committee on one nation, one election. Yes, simultaneous election. Simultaneous election का क्या मतलब हुआ? मतलब the legislative assembly election and the Lok Sabha elections will happen simultaneously. सारे states में एक साथ election होगा chief minister का, है ना? And prime minister का मतलब लोक सभा का and election will happen at the same time once. So yes, very good. Priya Chavan, Ramesh, Alia Kausar, you all are right. ये first passage में लिखा हुआ भी है ना? The high level committee on one nation, one election under the chairmanship of former President Ramnath Kovind was set up in September and all. And so that is what he is talking about. And there are compelling reasons to believe that high level committee is likely to return recommendation in favor of common schedule and all. So he's saying that the one nation, one election जो committee बनाई गई, most likely it will favor it. That is what the author is talking about. ठीक है. अब देखो ये क्यों कह रहे हैं कि it is compromising federalism. The concept of federalism क्या होता है? But there are both center and state. And the state government is not subordinate to center. It is working almost not 100%, but yes, by and large independent of the state center. ठीक है. यानी जैसे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट है या स्टेट में जो चीफ मिनिस्टर्स हैं, दे आर इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. दे आर नॉट आई मीन कि अंडर और सबऑर्डिनेट ऑफ द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. दैट्स द मेन आइडिया ऑफ फेडरलिज्म. ठीक है. अब ये बता रहे हैं कि फेडरलिज्म को क्यों कंप्रोमाइज होगा, बिकॉज सी व्हेन इलेक्शन हैपन एट स्टेट लेवल एंड व्हेन इलेक्शन हैपन एट नेशनल लेवल दैट इश्यूज आर डिफरेंट, ठीक है। जैसे नेशनल लेवल पे जो इलेक्शन होता है उसमें बहुत सारी चीज जो वोटिंग पैटर्न होता है वो डिफरेंट टाइप का होता है ना, ओके। बट द स्टेट लेवल व्हेन इलेक्शन हैपन द वोटिंग पैटर्न इज डिफरेंट। आपने देखा होगा कोई पार्टी वो नेशनल लेवल पे जीत रही है और स्टेट लेवल पर हार रही है, और रिवर्स भी होता है, वैसे वर्सा, because the issue is different at national level when a national level voting happens and issue is different when a state level election happens. Similarly जो local level पर election होता है उसमें भी issue तीसरा होता है, कुछ और होता है। Okay, so if we are combining all, then what will happen is actually we are compromising the state level issue and only on the national level issue the election will happen. So इसीलिए वो कह रहे हैं कि this is actually according to the author it will compromise the federalism and all. ना, so that is. तो बोल रहे हैं कि जो लोग सपोर्ट करते हैं वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन को, ये कहते हैं कि पैसा रिड्यूस होगा, है ना, बिकॉज हेवी एक्सपेंडिचर होता है इलेक्शन में। सो इफ इलेक्शन हैपेंस अगेन एंड अगेन हेवी एक्सपेंडिचर हैपेंस बोथ फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट, मतलब इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया को बहुत खर्च करना पड़ता है एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को। देन अगेन पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज दे इन्वेस्ट अ लॉट, वो भी बहुत पैसा खर्च होता है, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज भी खर्चा करती हैं, ठीक है। तो जैसे पब्लिक एक्सचेकर से 3,870 करोड़ है, ये तो ऑफिशियल है, बट सम पीपल से कि सम एक्सपर्ट से कि नहीं इससे कहीं ज्यादा होगा, अनऑफिशियल भी बहुत खर्चा किया जाता है। सो ह्यूज एक्चुअली इन इलेक्शंस ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ एक्सपेंडिचर हैपन, अ लॉट ऑफ समटाइम्स ब्लैक मनी इज यूज्ड एंड ऑल। तो इसीलिए दूसरी चीज ये है कि अगर वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन होगा तो इलेक्शंस कम होंगे। तो व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट? देखिए इलेक्शन कंडक्ट कराने में टीचर्स, जो गवर्नमेंट टीचर्स होते हैं वो इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, ये गवर्नमेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, फिर जैसे भी पुलिस पर्सन होते हैं जैसे सीआरपीएफ सीआईएसएफ, सारे लोग बिजी हो जाते हैं। So they are overworked. Okay, so they will get. I mean, so for example, if there will be less election, the government teachers will get more chance to teach in the school rather than conducting election. एक चीज है फेवर, इसका अपोजिट भी है, बहुत सारा चीज है कि इसकी क्रिटिसिज्म ये है कि अगर कंटिन्यूअस इलेक्शन होता रहता है, so because of it the government gets pressure, and when the government gets pressure, government do some work. अगर हर कुछ दिन पे इलेक्शन होता रहे, कभी स्टेट पे कभी लोकल लेवल पर, तो गवर्नमेंट पे थोड़ा सा प्रेशर बनता है कि वो काम करती रहेगी कि हाँ फिर इलेक्शन आने वाला है, फिर स्टेट का इलेक्शन आने वाला है, फिर सेंट्रल का इलेक्शन आने वाला है, फिर लोकल लेवल इलेक्शन होने वाला है। सो इफ द इलेक्शन हैपेंस देयर इज अ प्रेशर ऑन द गवर्नमेंट दैट यस वी हैव टू डू समथिंग एट लीस्ट टू शो टू द पीपल एंड ऑल। सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द आर्गुमेंट्स इन फेवर एंड अगेंस्ट, ठीक है। तो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द पास्ट एंड, है ना। फिर मॉडल कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट लगता है, जब भी इलेक्शन होता है ना तो एमसीसी लग जाता है, मॉडल कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट। अब उसमें क्या होता है कि बहुत सारे इनॉग्रेशंस नहीं कर पाती गवर्नमेंट, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ इट मेनी टाइम्स द डेवलपमेंट वर्क्स गेट्स स्टॉल्ड, ऐसा भी होता है कई बार। सो दैट्स an argument favoring one nation one election, that if there are lesser elections then more number of development will happen. So बहुत सारे इसमें arguments है दोनों तरह के। Fair. The author is quoting this judgment, it's a very famous judgment of Supreme Court which said that federalism is a basic structure of constitution, है ना, is a basic structure. SR Bombay case, ठीक है। So these are the things, है ना। Therefore, any such action that impinges upon the independent constitutional existence. So that is what is being quoted here. Since federalism is basic structure of constitution, it should not be compromised and all. ठीक है। और ओके, ठीक है। अब इसमें जा रहे हैं कि इन द यूके होम ऑफ द कॉमन लॉ। अब इसमें ही डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे। देखो यूके में क्या होता है, पार्लियामेंट जो है तो उसको सुप्रीम माना जाता है, ठीक है। Means whatever the parliament takes passes the bill, that is considered as supreme. But in India that's not the case. इंडिया में जुडिशियल रिव्यू का कॉन्सेप्ट होता है, ये पूछा एग्जाम में जेएमआई में कई बार। इट मींस दैट द इंडियन पार्लियामेंट पासेस द लॉ, इट कैन बी चैलेंज्ड इन सुप्रीम कोर्ट एंड हाई कोर्ट। दिस कॉन्सेप्ट इज कॉल्ड एज जुडिशियल रिव्यू, ओके। इफ the parliament makes a law which is violative of the constitution or the basic structure, it can be challenged in supreme court and the supreme court and high court can strike it down, ठीक है। that's the concept of judicial review, but this is not the case in UK. अगर यूके की पार्लियामेंट ने लॉ बना दिया तो फिर उसको चैलेंज नहीं किया सकता है if the parliament makes a law in UK, ठीक है। so these are the things being talked about. Okay, then side में एक article था, spiking tensions, dialing down aggressive rhetoric is crucial for peace in Korean peninsula. अब देखो, I hope you are aware. So where is India? This is China. This one is North Korea, है ना, and this one is South Korea. अब देखो एक चीज बताते हैं, South Korea, Japan and USA are near to each other, ठीक है, or having good relationship. And as far as North Korea is concerned, NK I'm writing in short, it is having good relation with China. And North Korea and South Korea are bitter enemies and all. Okay, I hope you are aware of these things. And North Korea is influenced by communism. And there is actually a sort of dictatorship is there. But in South Korea, Japan, USA, there are to a large extent democracies are there and all, है ना? So actually they're talking about it that recently Pyongyang actually is the capital of North Korea. So it has claimed to have fired a medium range hypersonic missile. So you must be aware that yes, North Korea tests a lot of times, है ना? Is testing hypersonic missile and all. So they are testing a lot of missile which can actually have nuclear actually installation inside it, or you can say it can carry nuclear weapon and all. ये सब चीज बहुत सारे आपने सुना होगा कि ICBM intercontinental ballistic missile are tested by North Korea and all. ठीक है, तो hypersonic missile जो है इसके क्या क्या benefit है? It can travel up to 6,200 km/h and all. So these are the things you should be knowing about it, है ना? Okay, so these are things. तो यही है, अब इसमें इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना है because I mean when things will come we'll talk more about it. एक दूसरा आर्टिकल है, the next one is talking about fired and plugged in. So this is an article, opinion page में था. This is talking about COP28. ठीक है, so COP28 से related है. That conference of parties 28 happened in Dubai in United Arab Emirates. I hope you are aware, है ना? So these are the things. अब देखो इस पर I have done a separate class. Just search this and you will get this, है ना? And watch this, है ना? हाँ, नॉर्थ कोरिया साउथ कोरिया डिवाइडेड बाय 38 पैरेलल. वेरी गुड रमेश. हाँ, ओके, सो इसके बारे में आपको इफ यू वांट टू रीड अबाउट COP28 जस्ट गो एंड रीड दिस वन. ठीक है, गवर्नमेंट गारंटीज ऑन अ राइजिंग ट्रेंड इन 12 स्टेट्स. ठीक है, ये बार इससे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट ये. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दिस वन. टेक्स्ट एंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑन इक्वल एक्सेस टू बेनिफिट्स फॉर ऑल शेड्यूल कास्ट. यहाँ पर ऐसी मतलब शेड्यूल कास्ट है. ओके, नाउ सो द यूनियन गवर्नमेंट हैज सेट अप अ कमिटी chaired by the cabinet secretary to evaluate and work out a method for equitable distribution of benefits schemes and initiative to the most backward communities among over 1,200 scheduled castes across the world that have been crowded out by the relatively forward and dominant ones. अब देखो इसमें क्या है, जैसे मान लीजिए शेड्यूल कास्ट है, तो शेड्यूल कास्ट मान लीजिए कम्युनिटी, उसमें से सम कास्ट आर एक्चुअली मोर फॉरवर्ड डोमिनेंट within the scheduled caste and they get the benefit of reservation more as compared to the weaker caste. ये भी होता है. जैसे सिमिलरली ओबीसी में भी ऐसे ही होता है दैट इन ओबीसी सम ऑफ द कास्ट विद इन द ओबीसी आर मोर रिचर. सो द रिचर कास्ट इन ओबीसी गेट द बेनिफिट ऑफ रिजर्वेशन एंड द पुअर कास्ट डू नॉट गेट. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मान लो कोई इफ अ पर्सन बिलोंग्स टू द ओबीसी एंड देयर आर टू ओबीसी, दोनों ओबीसी है, ये ओबीसी 1 है, ये ओबीसी 2 है, एंड दिस इज कंपैरेटिवली रिच इन द सेंस कि मान लो उसको सारी एजुकेशन वगैरह मिल गया. दिस गाय गेट्स ऑल द एजुकेशन because his father is comparatively better. जैसे होता है ना 8 लाख तक के अंदर का होना चाहिए मान लो पर एनम. अब इसके his father is earning 7 lakh per annum, तो भी 7 lakh per annum is good amount, right? So the person, the child of this father will get all the education facilities. अब ये OBC 2 है, इसके फादर बहुत कम कमाते, 1 लाख रुपए सालाना कमाते. ओके, इसको तो बेटर एजुकेशन नहीं मिलेगा ना, बिकॉज उसके फादर बहुत लेस कमाते. इस बंदे को दिस वन है ना will actually really get the reservation benefit. क्यों? इसलिए इसको सारी एजुकेशन मिल गई, तो जब एग्जाम देगा कोई भी तो ये क्वालिफाई कर सकता है. ये जो OBC 2 है ये भी OBC ही है, लेकिन इसकी फादर इतना कम कमाती है कि उसको बेसिक एजुकेशन भी नहीं मिला, तो एग्जाम में बैठेगा भी नहीं है. He will not attempt any IIT or UPSC or any other exam or CLAT or any other exam. ठीक है, so that's the concept that even within the OBC or within the scheduled caste there are the dominant caste who get the benefit. ठीक है, इसलिए कॉन्सेप्ट लाया गया था सब कैटेगराइजेशन ऑफ ओबीसी के लिए कि you have to sub categorize it that there are some caste within the OBC who are comparatively richer and they should be getting lesser benefit and those who are poorer within the OBC should be getting more benefit. That's called sub categorization of caste OBC. तो उसके लिए कमिटी बनाई गई थी. What is the name of that committee? Anyone tell me? रंजना प्रकाश देसाई कमीशन, रोहिणी कमीशन, लेबरहन कमीशन, आरवी रविंद्रन कमीशन. What is the right answer? Anyone? So for that a commission was set up led by former Chief Justice of Delhi High Court Rohini Commission. So B is the right answer. ठीक है, ये पता होना चाहिए. इसी तरह से शेड्यूल कास्ट की बात की जा रही कि इवन शेड्यूल कास्ट में some of the communities within the scheduled caste gets more benefit as compared to the weaker caste within the scheduled caste. ठीक है, तो इसी की बात की गई. For that cabinet secretary has set up a committee and all to look into this matter and all. है ना? Yes, B is the right answer. Yes, Priya, Chavan, Alia, Kausar, you all are right. P is the right answer to this question. ये concept समझ गए ना, सब categorization का मकसद क्या है. Now the next one is in page 11 Ram temple consecration ceremony. There was a dedicated page where actually many people were invited. Sachin Tendulkar, many celebrities were invited. Many former judges were also present and all. I hope you are aware. So with no iron or steel, Ayodhya temple is a study in sandstone. So please go and read about it. है ना, इसको पढ़िएगा. And this thing you should be knowing it. कि कितने फ्लोर है, 3 फ्लोर है, 12 gates are there. इसे पूछ सकते हैं. नगारा स्टाइल में बना हुआ, ये पूछ सकते हैं. It's a Nagara style temple. Okay, so these are the things you should be knowing it. है ना. Donation collected is 3,500 crore. So these are the things. एक बार आप इसको देख लीजिएगा. Now, world page में एक आर्टिकल थी, Iran and Pakistan envoys to return to duty as it ties improve. है ना. Envoy मतलब वही ambassador को envoy कहते हैं. Now, why they are returning to duty? What happened? कुछ मामला हुआ था. हाँ, वो ये था कि recently we had seen in Kerman Shah में blast हुआ था, where 90 to 100 people died. After that, Iran attacked some places in Iraq and Syria. And after that, Balochistan में Balochistan है, Balochistan province, Pakistan में. Okay, so when Iran attacked Pakistan, the Balochistan province, the Pakistan withdrew the ambassador and all. तो ये सब हो गया था. So they actually degraded the diplomatic relation by withdrawing the ambassador. However, now they have decided to return to duty as ties improve. ठीक है, तो अब लोगों ने decide किया कि वापस भेज दें and all. That was in the news and all. Okay. Yes, guys, you are watching this class. नीचे जाना, one-on-one counseling session का link दिया हुआ है. So please click on this link. You will get this form, and everyone should fill this form. That would be very beneficial for you. So this is all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. Thank you everyone. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन मैंने दिया है जो आप नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में आंसर करना. What is the question? कि what is the name of the general of Babur who made Babri Masjid? Please answer it in the comment section. Okay. So this is all about today's class. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.